AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7.
You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7. You're listening to AP Radio.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7.
AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
AP Radio 105.7. You're listening to AP Radio.
AP Radio 105.7.
Action Power TV, the way of salvation.
You're listening to AP Radio. AP Radio 105.7.
Baby. Me pa cho yanko, ye betumi akọ.
This program is sponsored by Kino Computers and Ella Rain Vesture.
Enene de to so dun woche e wo sanabo so menim afempinu ane aduonu ensia ene eye benada samhodo ayaboabo ano se premtore kase e na meje so monsam no de obete e wo mu bini so afohwe ensase ho nsam so ese asasmo agudi etu ho mmara foforo eba no se ebeboa ama enkronkro ahodo etu asasmo agudi o ho no wo manya ka bi ewo license ya de ma mining companies sanso na call from mantam ne mu a empanimfo bi a won mudi mu hemfo ene wo modre eto Ghana banyanim se wo hwe enei enkitanwudi ama ne bo a aya ekoso ewo nkura kese mu a enye no bi ena wo wo nkuro nkitu mu nya eba sa no wo mo ho no na wo mo fa hodi ho nsama ntumi nya na so santi esese ye hwe na kwan no edantam mo no yetimi tua kwan no Gender Ministry no se emprewanyin san amane muso ewo omanyi mu kanka santemantam ha enti wo mo ye chechire e de ama mabunu ene a chechefo ne awofo dodo no a ekuo ahodro ya wono mode niam afiri omanyi mu kwa amanhodro so exportfo no wo mo na e kire se esesa aban no hwe kuayo ensam so oman mu mani peja se be ya yenye mum e de niam abekọ amanhodro so dodo no a chen se ye de free ho e ba omanyi mu afoforo pinu aka ye ho ene ye de so mo seprem to rekase okwanews.apmediagh.com ye de online stories in akogu ho in Facebook and YouTube handle near APTVGH, TikTok, Instagram, and X and Tente FD near AP Media _GH. Was on for boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang. Aban no na fei Ghana Chamber of Mines wo modo monsa ahyentiase apam bi ase a kire se aban no ebeto sika kokko ohanu nchemu ba aduasa de free large scale mining for no wo mo etu asasma gudie na kese hu no 30% na aban no beto de free wo mo ho nti wa aban no afamu no asoye hwe oman yi sika sam so asoye a wono mo na hwe yensa ase ho nsam so Bank of Ghana wono mo eka bomu e no mo ne Ghana Chamber of Mines e do wo nsa hye nkrata asem ose a e wo Chamber of Mines for so ye nso so na mining companies yakese e wo mayi mo no wono mo di mu akotene e na nkrata e wo mutumi sensan yase a e betumi aboa ma ye sika kokko a ye nya no wo mayi mo no aban be hwe ma ya dani e de ko papa mu anase e be sombo ansa na ye de akwa ma hodo so anase ye de besie reserves no se be betumi aye kese nti we no amanebo ene se Bank of Ghana ene beto e de free large scale mining companies ya hodro ho na fei gold board nso so ahwe se ye da eye sika kokko no ne ye mabo abamu na yetumi e de bi asi abo wo manyi.
The announcement of government flagship GANRAP, the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources co-chaired a conversation between the chamber and the mining companies and the Central Bank and Gold Board to facilitate the implementation of the sale of 30% of gold output to the Central Bank and the Gold Board for it to be processed locally, refined locally, and be sent to the Central Bank for the purposes of reserve accumulation. That understanding at the time was for Gold Board, Bank of Ghana, and the miners represented by the chamber to go through some negotiation. I'm happy to inform you that today's signing of the Memorandum of Understanding signifies that we have successfully come to an understanding, mutual understanding, that policy will be implemented effective the date of signing.
Nti aban no gold a wato no emu 30% nti asie mu kire se won beto e de free large scale mining companies ya wodo ho a e betumi aboa na yento so ensafofrom so afo hwensase ene obo ade ne ma ode adom yeso so kire se mrafofro bi eba e wasasmo gudie to mining ho a ogidi yese e betumi aboa enkronkra wodo a etu asasmo gudie e wo ho wose kane no so obi be ege license wode kotu asasmo gudie a obekọ Minerals Commission ho enkran pomponimu antemu no makoye nkratasem enti krompanifo wo hwa na obi de krata abase ya man ho kwan so betumi atu asasem agudie emrafofro mode bayi yewrayi e kire se nya saa e na beye wono mo a ewo enkronkran hodo mu na nanom hemfo mpanifo ka bi edurubrum wo mu nyina beka bom ema wono matete committee ewo mining communities ya hodo wo mayimu enti so obi pese woje license ya obetumi ade atu asasem agudie kro bi mu a gise wakwa akohia committee no ama omaje atum ye ka se ohene wo kro nim so ka ho nti ba sa mpanimfo ebenya ho nimdi ansa na forestry commission fo anasa minerals commission etumi ade license ama nipa no obetumi asasem agudie nti mining law foforo na eba no yewa Emmanuel Amakofi bo yeso afo hwensa aseso wo kire se ebeboa empotemu a asasem agudie tu koto ho.
Why should someone come from the Minerals Commission head office in Accra to acquire a license to mine in Durban when the chiefs, the local community, have no knowledge of it? And I'm very happy to tell you that I just laid a new law in Parliament, and that new law is going to fundamentally change and empower communities in Ghana and how we mine. The last time I came here, I said that we need to completely overhaul our mining laws, and I'm happy that we are doing that. There are key 5 provisions that I'm very excited about. Number one, that now we reduce the years of mining for licensing from 30 years. The maximum will now be 20 years. After 20 years, we will decide what we want to do with our mine. The other important aspect of this new change we are doing is that we have created what we call district mining committees. You cannot start any application by simply going to the big guys in Accra. You have to come to that mine. If you want a mining license, medium license, whatever, you have to come to that mine. And I'm happy we are trying to make sure that the district mining officers are here. We form what we call the district mining committees. It's made up of the chiefs, community leaders, assembly members, EP and income officials. We will take you to exactly the area you say you want for mining. We are all going to determine whether there's cocoa farm, whether there's a river body, whether it's if it makes sense to mine. It is only after that that the recommendation for mining will be sent to the Minerals Commission. So this thing that somebody will just walk in that mine and walk in and say, my license, maybe my will be unfair. Yeah, but
Era Makofi Bua, Edin Sami to Jawa, Braquada, Maya District in him, one Wanya Minerals Commissioner, Ebre Ejinemu Ebiano, Lord de Twaso, Etche, so office, or Mabe Biano or district in Munua, and no chra someone walk canoe say a bino one for manual papa, say a bano license and then one day a young kind con and habit me a conemum, district in Mua, Sabayan pen inform better almost a committee, no, or move to me a who dear Ebecoso and Sakran and Nipano, license and said to me a can.
Now, this new office, as part of our ongoing efforts across the country, will also allow the Commission to discharge their regulatory duties with greater efficiency and effectiveness. One of the changes we are trying to bring is we have district offices. Yeah, they say they don't have any authority to even visit Agyemang if they are here because it's a large scale. It's only the big boys in Accra who can come to Agyemang. It doesn't make any sense to me. We are going to make sure that the simple services that the Agyemang needs is all here and not in Accra. That you have capacity to get all your services here in the district. That's how we all become efficient. And so now we are very excited about the changes we are bringing. We are focusing on decentralizing a lot of the services. It's not only the Minerals Commission, I also oversee the Lands Commission. Just in the last year, we have created over 32 district new Lands Commission offices. Because why should it take somebody from the Agyemang to just go and register a land in Accra? We must make sure that there's Lands Commission offices also in every district. And the services must be provided. We just launched a major overhaul to digitalize our land services and make sure that simple services like just making sure I get my line title will not take 10 years.
We on for Emmanuel Amakofi Bua. Ono NSWA for Shensa, Senior Body and Yama, or Diadom, yes, and which a Minerals Commission no. But you can check for down or my Mora Isaac Andrew stand door. And so said that my honor Marco be office or no, and no chair or many so I didn't say, or maybe a district do no ever my moa. It bet to me a boss as me good year home and to ye.
The commission of this office here in Agyemang marks a significant milestone in our ongoing journey to transform the governance of our mineral resources. This is a physical manifestation of our commitment to modernizing mineral administration in Ghana. For far too long, the perception has been that Minerals Commission operates as a distant regulatory authority in Accra. We want that narrative changed today. This district office will serve as a pivotal nerve center for our operations in the Western region. It will ensure that access to core activities of the commission, such as licensing, inspection, technical support, the monitoring of our environment, safety standard is no longer a threat to the capital, but a local service. This is not a merely a building. It's about decentralizing access to key activities of the commission so that people are incentivized to do the right thing, obey the laws, and work within the confines of the stipulated regulation. What this also means is that you have easier access to information and a stronger channel for engagement. We have a clear vision that local content is not just a checkbox, it's a strategic imperative, and we want to ensure that Ghanaians, and particularly the people in the mining communities like Daman, have a genuine stake in our mineral resources without, whether through employment or legal ownership and access.
Ora Isaac Andrew Tando ono era panyi kwanche for the Minerals Commission ano ewo mayimo na ye to so National Identification Authority NIA for ono hwe Ghana card won sensem no na ono mo se omo bebiebie omo officers yahodro ewo omayimo ene ebe 20 de omo bebie e de aka de wo hodada no ho a omo gidi yes aban no 24-hour economy jumedi ode ba no ade NIA for so so de omo hyem ebeboa enunti ene omo centers no ebetumi amanyuma be 120 ni akire esanse juma no ayese NIA for ebeye no ombe ndemu ni na 24 hours no enti ebi mu bakwa adwuma no pa bi mu bakwa wi na ebi mu nsoso akwakoye na nadwumu enti omo se shift no be na miensa anase mprensa so a nipa rodo betumi anya nwuma age ewo omaimo no se yakasa eba kumase a mienu kra the offices mienu won wa hyase ebia no a eye adwuma ede aboa enti sentence dodo no a na ebe kosonso ewo manga na mantema hodro ewo ha ebetumi aboa ma na yefu adwuma no a onpeso mo 24-hour economy be shebo no aboa e Ghana card ho nsem.
Is that as part of government's flagship program of the 24-hour economy, we find it mandatory that in order to sink into government flagship program, why don't we also come out with what we call the Prestige 24/7? And as my Director of Corporate Affairs indicated earlier on, this runs 24/7. So the first batch you see here comes from 7 to 3 p.m., then another batch comes from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., then another thing comes to 3 p.m. to 7 a.m. So it runs 24/7, and what the office services we offer here are first issuance, replacement, and updates. And this is not the first one that we have established. This weekend, 2 offices are opening in Kumasi too. In all, we are opening about over 20 centers, and we hope to create over 120 employment for this. This is a private partnership with our private entities who have applied for the NIA for the Prestige Center. So it's something that we are, now the Ghana card is the essential document for everybody. So we don't want a situation whereby it is weekend and somebody has to access services and you cannot access any of our services. So the Prestige is created for everybody, so that in the event that you miss your Ghana card in the weekends, you want to access some services, you'll be able to access it. So that's the idea behind the whole Prestige 24/7.
Boy, aye, panyi kwanchefo a wono ene ye twerefo edema National Identification Authority Owura Wisdom Kwaku Deku ena ose wo be 24-hour economy no ena yefo de omo ho begimu a obadwuma no so be no donhwere adunu enan ni nyina ye kwani partner yemo ensem.
This segment is brought to you by King's Home Studios.
Eno hwe ncheche ahodo bi a efa nipa fa ahodie eho nsem a ncheche yi kwaso se ya aban enwumakuo se ye kwaku a ensha aban no ase CSOs ehweboku ahodo so mo ye ncheche no mo ye no nkura kese mu enti eba na sa obi a no wokuro kese mu ennim ne fa ahodie onimade a esese otumi ye onimade a obi ye e de kire no kire nipa no tietia ne fa ahodie so na enso mpanimfo bi na eden sansan witu dwa kire se wokọ enkuro no se binkuma ne mu a womono ncheche bi atise ne ntanko emfa ma wo nti omo wo ho a yetieti omo fa ahodie so saa tieti omo ni jesan se nipa no ho ne right kra no onim se ade a obi di ye ni obetumi de na akogina se nibia ama ebu atentenene e de ama no nti atete nko a ene ade nipa bi no mo fm e wo fra mantam ne mo no dwumadie bi akoso omo kasa e de afa nipa efa ahodie na fe kwan e befa so a omo de ama ne bododro no anase ncheche beduru sebi nkuro enkumemu nti ukọ volta mantam ne mu a MMDCs abankra champion no mo ho no panyin a odi wo monim owura Jerry Ameku ene wo ka kire MCs ya wodo se wono mo hwe na ncheche bi ebekoso no omo ma bi nu nkuro nketo no a ewo wo mo mansi se be ya de hye wo ho nso so omo betumi nya information wodo a ekoso ewo nkura kese mu na face so encheche be ma wo mo hu wo mo fo ahodie eniema ye wo mo right eniema obi ye kire mo kire nipa ne tietie wo mo fo ahodie se be ya sa eniema ne to betwa ewo nkronkuma mu.
Fact that people live in rural environments doesn't mean that what they do as far as life is concerned should be different from what happens elsewhere. The bridge there is making information available to the people. Let them know what they need to know. Let them be informed of what they need to be informed of. And they become aware of what their rights are. They become aware of what their privileges are. It is our duty to make sure that we carry information to the people.
We ayora Jerry Ameku odona MMDC is your more from mantam no mu no oye pani da wo ma no eno eche board member wo ka Amnesty International ho Charity Bature eso echire ho hia se e ba no mpotemu ahodo a emra e wo ho no mo sese nipa duso no ye ma e maburu so e ka sa aginesi ahodo no hu bi wo sese ye ma maburu no ehunu sa nyima we nyina e be ma wo mo hu de sese o mo so ye ene niema bi o mu ni hu kwan sese wo mo eye ti ginesi bi wo ho ayekoso ye mpotemu nkanka ne nkrunkuma no a ye ma maburu ni mra mu bi se be ya wono so be hunu eniema ekoso.
We are creating the spaces, we are ensuring that we are building capacities, and we are also giving the youth the required information and requisite skills to be able to stand up in every space that they find themselves. The key things we need to do for our youth is create the space for them, first of all, build their capacities, give them the requisite skills that they will need to be able to stay in those. Create the space for them, first of all, build their capacities, give them the requisite skills that they will need to be able to stay in those spaces.
We Madam Charity Bature ono na akire mu se nei wo hwe mabunu a won mo enkura wodro mu no a enkuro nketo no titire esese yetumi ye nkyekye kakra ede ma wo mo se be ya ebetumi aboa mo so be hunu de ekọ eniema a won mo ja ebeboa ene de ntumi aboa aban no kra won hyehye bi wo ho a mabunu no nim omo wo nkuro nkuma mu no enti wontumi nya mfaso de mfiri mu policies dodro no na aban no de aba social interventions ya senka mabunu no ehumu a omo so betumi de wo ho agimu bia ebeboa wo mo na yeto so ewo ensemfrum eba no ema awomu a aya na wono mu a womo ewo abodi mu nyansa pefield wono womo tumi hunu se yebeyi oba kosua na afi so womo de akwakoka be ma enkwamo ho ama atumi aba be ya bofra enje no mo frɛ na IVF okọ omaye tifido efamu a omo kire se kane no ema womo atifido famu ho no anase enipa bi omo ya wafo pese wono ye sade no a na wono mo sane abankura kasie mu be bi ti senkran be bi ti se kumase a omo betumi abenya IVF bi ebeboa ama womo anya ba na so ne ukotamale a Aisha Fertility Center wo ho no wono mo de sade ni bi akọ ama abofra wodi kan wono ma hye ne kama mene wote ase enu nti na enam so ma so afo a anase emrahye bedwani de ma empotamo ho ono ane sanso ye so afo hwe masua ensenso no nyafo Haruna Edrisu wabo Dr. Dolura Zakaria abaso ye papa se nei Aisha Hospital no wo pejamu ama nieme bi akane no na nkomo ntumi nyane ne ombetumi aye IVF wo matumi aye bi a ye Haruna kire se wobo wo mu abaso so o manya sa nieme ni nyina bibie wo so wo manya facility as obi ewo yade wo ne sam kidney yade a eno so mo betumi e de ahwe no wabra ontu kwan enkomantam foforo mu ansa na otumi akwakonya yarehwe mapa e wo saa kwan no so nti yewre ya bo wo maba so asa ka kire wo mu a eye adwuma wo ha nursefo ne doctorfo nsa adwuma no wo mu nkura wo mu mudie mu na enye ma wo mu ntoto mu adwuma no ase esanse de wo mu ye no eye se beje nipa nkwa na boa ama niema hodo so akonanim nti yewra haruna idrisu wabo Aisha hospital adoctorfo ne mpanifo ne hospital ni wura no abaso.
Confidentiality is important, particularly in the management of IVF children, so that tomorrow they are not also subjected to a new stigma of being referred to as unnatural babies and unnatural children compared to natural children. That value can only be gifted by you, the doctors, and the medical team associated with the event. So I look out to the next 20, 30 years when it should be impossible, very impossible. That's not to say that you are already not upholding that.
I said, I will call or my etifido famua. IVF kwanya faso nya ba doctor for ebeyi obanu kosua na wode akwaka nkwa mu wia na eka bomu a afa he sa de akwakoto oba wodie mu ametimi abeda na ba no enu bi ne itamale Aisha hospital wodmonsa etumi aka mfidi a mu bidi sa adwuma no a enanso ma yewra haruna idrisu pompani for wo haba so sanso de afutusem ma nurse for ne doctor for mo ho se nipa bi ense wana se nkura bi o mbe free sa akwan yisu aba no yemfa wo mo nkototo abonten na omudi nkototo abonten ebe kakra yebe ye omunyiyi mu ewo yempotemu na yema asantemantemo gender department no wo kire se ne yema bi koso wa ha esese onu mutimi hwe ho asem ka awofo ye wo mafamu de sanse se ne nei emprewanyinsen ma no homre so ewo asantemantem ha no ano oden na cases na de ana ni nya kra ne emofra won befafro e beduedue mu no eyenhye so ena nipa no ene ni di ahia mu nam so ma saa yinsen no ekobaye eyade ha adwenye pan no ho nkyerɛkyerɛ wo mo ayede ama mpanimfo bi o ma ayede ama kyerɛkyerɛfo wo mo ayede ama mmabunu wo mo kosuku sebe ya wo be hu hia se wo be hwɛ mo so ye ma ne mema nyina na mpirwanyinsen eto ebetumi atwanti ko ba bi te se adanse asokwa niwa dubiase secretary central kwada so asokore mampo atwuma wabiaja ewo nyina no gender ministry no sancheche edema wo ma workshop na se madam amanyanta boaten wono na santemantem ha woda gender department na no wo kire se hu hia se sancheche yadema mo frampanimfo se be ya ebrewanyinsen esobete
ya eto de bia dodo na ye mpanyin di bia no echi akọ mema nchen nso asan achi aso ahwe ma so nchen bi se oba fata se odi anima na obetumi a ye ho kwan bia se ye ma na kwanya no nti ni nyina ho de rubo na titiri ye hwe se ye obi ayakayaka de na yesi adolescent pregnancy ho kwan titiri pa kese na ya hwe se so pepepe ye ne se fata ba ne se fata be ma no ye betumi de ama omo se ne se na ye nyina ye tumpon abom nti ye beda UNFP any Global Affairs Canada asipi efise nye ne no mo hwe ase na ye hu se nsunsanso a ye nya no nsatrae eba ye abuse obi anase ye obi ayakayaka de se ne yenim no ahohoro na nya eye empemu agro de efa uni obi da ni obroni beka no defilement any rape no ye mra no Criminal Offences Act no criminal senia obi edi ewu saa pepepe na ye treat saa cases no nti ye beka kira ofo ye nka se ye kienya ya na ye ntu obi mu na ye nsese akola wadi imfie wa start age ni from 0 to 16 nanka obi nko ne ho so eden ya mema ni bi aso ye den nti omo bekọ akosese nkola sa o sese nkola sa mra no se criminal nti e be treat you as criminal nti ofo a e bia ye obasa yesre enka wanu ntum o ka wanu tum a onyai obefiri ba ne so no aye obi anya fie ye nka awofie asem debi enya assembly member ye de kwoto nanim debi enye odi kro da bi eyemra no nti obekɔdrɔf so asotwe bia enam so a yɛde bɛma no no ɛwɔ sɛ ne nsaka nti defilement any rape ne de yɛmra no ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ criminal oyi obi saa wodo nsa sisi akɔla
wei eye madam mama yanta boaten ono na aba santimantam mu a gender department no oda no enu akire madam Mercy Adoma Besia enso ya Ashanti regional director edema National Population Council no onso kire say ne Ghana Youth Commission for bu nkwanta de ba bonten no oba santimantam o ene etoso mienu emabu no a HIV AIDS anase wonom a isua a AIDS no mu obie no edoso yie pa nti o kire say saa enkuntabu ya ba bonten eno ne sese hu sa santimantam yefre na nsi form se be ya sa nneman ebetumi aba form.
What I'm saying, I think somewhere last month, and Ghana Youth Commission disseminating information on HIV data across the various regions, I think for 2025. Now, I share any who say Asante Mantem Hayene Tosumino and Crinedy Kaina Asante Soswaba, into which means say HIV prevalence was true ewaha. The pastor say HIV area newo kurimu pa na ye share the age gap na young people na adolescents na de na hu kakra any say those below the age of 15 pan say 0 to 15 years na omanya HIV ya na ha adwen ye se nkra no mo ne ye ndaache nti daachene na se sabre ya wa sha se enya yare a which means any nkwa na nyino kwakọ no medura all his life or all her life ye nim so se nura ye num ye den ye so onsunsanso nti na pom den kra edo ebe kosro all right but enye te se de bia obi o ha onya yare ni bi kra nti ekire se wo se ye yere ye hona ye hye sensitization no so aha ye hye mokena any education te se de ne ye be ye wo ha na bebre wo ha ya na along the program ni nyina me hu se peer pressure or peer influence ne wo hopa e wo ho among the young people na down for say na down for akoya ahwe nto no so pese or try hwe nti ye hu se peer pressure na peer influence na ya de I was ropa nti de ne ebeye at the end of the day e gu so church mo se de ebeye o mo so beto mo ho asese obi aye unique se de out e bia sa na nyankopon ayo o so hu daachi niema eda wanim odi botai bi so ani so se bia ha na mpese me ko se de bia wadanfo bi asema o ka anankomo bi a odi a emmoa no betwe ho afiri ho nti ye ka ni nyina to fo se emayowa na memo masi so ewo mu se atenka ye nya no ka ye ho bronyi beka se natural nti e wose etimi hwe na etimi control sa emotions se de be ya ye nko into premarital sex ye nko into early sex enemu no se ne
Madam Mercy Adoma Besia Asante Mantem ha National Population Council ono na eye director dano na ne kramo no enchechire course no wo mo anya asomfa so bie e de nsem sei tudwa.
Learned was we should stay away from sexual abuse, and we should also focus on education, and also we shouldn't always dress improperly. We should dress properly so that we can stay away from sex.
I've learned a lot of things, like how to protect our reproductive organs from STIs. We've also learned about human immune virus, which is HIV.
My mom will say, no, Mijina so say no, no, and so say, me debedi ago, say, if you'll be so me inappropriately. Now, me ni, and I'm a fan ago, and my main fan ago, and ya the pa, say Mrs. Sukano, so me ka there be no India, no one who to me be a say me catch authority, a police for. No me do hujuma because it's a criminal offense.
Kano, Oma, Aufubia, una sedie, Mahu, say, oh mana, Bema, Wobao, Ina, say, Church, Rona, say, but the table Mama woman, a befata, and found so your bar and found so your Bema. If you agree, no one who say, people no more, Yana says it in a man, who say be a man, my idea, only the was so a cinema. And only a woman say, Obao, Bemo, Omina, seeing na, say, we be a said, say, Yaman, obey. Bia se bia pepepe ye no bebem ye se bia obi ye bementi no ono no ye se wo ye don a ba itimi ye da bi o me tell se bia be ma bitimi aye bibi na o ba so bitimi aye we the
organization amo organizing program me ba manya de fia bebre efa adolescents ene kwan be fa so ayema ye ne wo mo ebetena especially mema no duru mpani fi so a enima bi a be hu science bi a be hu ohunamu ene de wo se wo ye enya ade bi a na wo se wo di akiri enya tenka bi a na wo te a wo se wo di akiri na nkora no bu wa na wo fo no yenim se akora bi be ka cho se wo ba
we ya wo ma ye nchechire ede ema wo mo a omo so ache se na niam asiko ye twa ho akwaje aboafo nkrato ye ba ye to aso e wodwadie nsemu.
Introducing the Smiling Shark Outdoor Solar Camping Light, a new modern way of lighting up your world. It's a powerful portable lamp with 2 modes of brightness, a strobe light as well as a flashlight. You can power it through solar charging or Type-C charging. With a built-in high-capacity lithium battery, you can also use it as a power bank to charge up your mobile phone through USB. To purchase one, contact 055 051 5323 or 053 520 3534.
This is what mini wireless networks look like. But hey, this is what they actually look like. Introducing Kenny Rose Wireless. Switch to Kenny Rose Wireless and enjoy streaming without buffering, communication with no lagging, business without restrictions, and achievements with no limits. Get connected today. For enquiry, sales, and support, contact us on 020-8282-810. Visit our website on www.kennyrosewireless.com. Kenny Rose Wireless, internet made easy.
no kwasam se adwumasua ya ade a se wonsaka obia ntumi nkim free wonsam eno nti enei se wopese wotu kwan kwa amonone ana wotena oman Ghana mu eye adwumanya sika gu botom de a mekanfo St Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center de amount ko na onfa na wotwemi no pe enkyere wo caterpillar piloda any forklifter ebo no ewo fom kra ye wo Kumasi Askwa ye ne Askwa police station no eni dinhwe mu ye sanso ben Askwa Children's Hospital tafwa Akoko Space Junction wa ubetumi afre St Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center 0243860810 St Augustine Heavy Machine Training Center. We are your last stop.
For desktops, UPS, toners, and printers galore, Pogbell Enterprise has got it all, from CCTV cameras to office chairs that keep you in style at affordable prices that will make you smile. For schools, businesses, and individuals alike, we have what you will surely like. Contact us on 0245 099 786, 0245 099 786. Pogbell Enterprise. Shop with ease. Download the AP Media app now at apmediagh.com/app. It is currently available for Android devices. Coming soon to Play Store and App Store.
Aboafo bi a wɔn so yɛsɛn ma yɛde awia prɛmto rekase yɛsom wɔn krato ɛne akɔgyene na yɛtoa so ɛwɔ dwadie nsɛm. President of the Federations of Associations of Ghanaian Exporters Ayura Davis na Cowboy na wɔse ɛne wɔhwɛ ɛnneɛma a yɛde ɛkɔ amahodoɔ so no ɛkame ayɛ sɛ esu a ɛkyɛn na yɛfiri amahodoɔ so ɛba ɔman mu ne sɛnti ɛna wɔn de wɔn susu sɛ nkaban no ɛfɔ n'ani nhwɛ kuayɔ nsɛm pa sɛdeɛ ne wɔde ne nesi fam sɛ kuayɔ obetumi ama na pagya no na sɛne yɛwɔ hɔ dada yɛnuane na na sɛ ne akuafoɔ ɛdɔ no ɛyɛ sɛ ɛbɛso ɔman Ghana yɛde ɛdɔban ne mfudie kɔ ama ahodoɔ so ne nhyɛ dɛ ni hwɛ saa wɔsi ɛsɛ sɛ yɛtra hɔnom na akuafoɔ dɔ nsase no akɛseɛ mu nyinaa nso yɛ aban no ne betumi asɔ wɔn asɛn sɛ bɛyɛ ɛdɔban ne mfudie no bɛba dwama so dodoɔ no ɛbɛso yɛn so na yɛde bi nso akɔ ama ahodoɔ so sɛ yɛ nneɛma a yɛwɔ no so yɛn so aboro so ma yɛde akɔ ama ahodoɔ so ɛne na export no ɛbɛkɔ so akyɛn ne yɛde firi nkɔfoɔ ama so bɛn no ɛyɛ import no nsɛm yi Owura David said to dwa ɛwɔ abra nyame yɛ adom a September bosom de to so mmiɛnsa ɛde kɔsi num Ghana Horticulture Expo 2026 no ɛbɛkɔ so na no ɔde sansɛm yi ato dwa nsakwa na dwumadi na du so aban no ɛbɛtumi de hyehyɛ pa gu akwan mu a ɛbɛboa okuayɔ nsɛm mu.
Institution can deliver this transformation. Government must provide a stable and enabling environment. The private sector must invest and innovate. Financial institutions must provide financing that reflects the realities of agriculture. Research and technology must respond to practical industry needs. Farmers, processors, and exporters must uphold quality, reliability, and international standards. This is the power of partnership, and it is why partnership lies at the heart of the Horticulture Expo. As the president of it, I affirm the Federation's commitment to strengthening Ghana's export ecosystem. We want Ghana to compete globally to the strength of quality, consistency, innovation, value addition, and trusted Ghanaian brands.
We Owura Davis na Cowboy Ono any president of the Federation of Associations of Ghanaian Exporters. Na omo neche mu se aban no hwema kua yonko nenim ekwa nenim a ebetumi de bia kwa manhodo so a ebenya mfasode dodo no a ewo na ewo dwade ensemu ano Accra Brewery Limited wonu da de sede to aban no anim no pese wode eye duty bi anase wonu to na wo mutua no ode bi ebeka ho wonu mo akere se enei esese aban no tenase na one enyumaku ahodo a ewo brewery industry na ewo man yemo no edidi nkomo na wonu mutumi gituma na so mu hia se enei wosanso ede eto ne bi eka ho ba sa na ntiase ye adwuma wonu mutua wonu mu ni hawbia nenei a ntiase nya adwuma emfa ma wonu ewo industry ni mu no omo hu ne se de ade so akese ne beba beto omo so bie no anase nsan hodo a womo ye no ni yemu adwumayefo ye adwuma de ma womo a ekọ akoto ensen anase dokodoko ebi wonu nyina no de ade so ba beto omo so sanse eto no omo so bechichemu ama ebo a kane no na nipa ede to wonu mo products ni bi no ebo no betumi akoso enti sa ban ne pese womo to na womo tua no wotumu kakra de a eseso ye bibi fa womo tete se ebe fi 32.5% akwa kodu 40% a omo hu ne sa no dinye enti aban no entwentwen sa emra no so kakra na woni industry ni mu mpanifo ni di nkomo se be yanti ase be yadwuma.
proposed changes would place significantly greater tax burden on locally manufactured products, particularly those that support local agriculture and domestic value addition. The impact on the industry would affect production costs, pricing, market demand and employment, and future investment decisions. Let me be clear, our appeal is not against taxation, nor is it opposed to government's legitimate objective of mobilizing revenue for national development. We fully recognize the importance of a fair, efficient, and sustainable tax system. Rather, we are advocating for a measured, consultative, and sustainable approach that balances the revenue mobilization with economic growth, local manufacturing employment, investment, agricultural development, and consumer welfare. Today, we respectfully request consideration of postponing implementation of the approved excise bill to provide government and industry with the necessary constructive engagement with government, AGI, and all relevant stakeholders to find solutions that support Ghana's economic transformation.
We are a country director at the Accra Brewery Limited, Tatokule Longwa. Ono na echiremo se aban no ntwentwen za to yi so kakra na enkomodidie bi enkoso antiase ebe adwuma ansa no de beka ho awode aka ho yekoso yensi di no ahoden. Osa America dollar aba yensi di si mo a dollar ba ko 10 cedis 99 pesos sanso na pesa odi cedis ekoto dollar no odi 11 cedis ene beje dollar ba ko. Afia wo sasa euro e dia ba cedis a 12 cedis 74 pesos. O pesa wo di cedis koji euro wo de 12 cedis 75 pesos de beji euro ne ba ko. Afia wo sasa pound e dia ba cedis a wo de 14 cedis 90 pesos and a pound ba ko de be ma wo. O pesa wo di cedis e koji pound mo ma na wo de 14 cedis 92 pesos akwa koje pound mo ba ko. Yen cedi no na ho de e wa ma ho do bi sika ni. Ye kwa agodi mo ense.
This segment is brought to you by Pugbell Enterprise.
Samuel Kaya born dia gudi mu nsem ebreyen we are from Tubekasi so Samuel mo kwaba.
I'm just meaning about.
If I show bibi aboko dey.
I don't be here elsewhere.
What dey oho.
Sure.
Enko.
Mati. Me no kwa gudi mu nsem bi me no kase born am dey to aso e dia me so. Samuel Kaya born see me about Afia Kyem the boss lady. Introduction is a pepe na HT obetimi follow APTVGH. Oh, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, you stream live or and our Facebook APTV online. Any Facebook page, you know betimi call. Now I can follow. Now I share my mom phone so abeti and can www.apbdgh.com official website to call your church on semi breeding go social political issues, governance, economics, finance, sports, entertainment, yamesem, baby ho. Your chobi so Eddie go I think so I'm anonym some say the news for no esikano latest air foreign news to call no ma ubetimi enye bia kenkai www.apbdgh.com. E ho no ma biem no live TV stream and I feel live air radio stream so I so it is a radio now pa and once I log on and I say TV now pay so we china TV be on we china radio be on once I log on www.apmediagh.com na wako enjoy your content I produce no mama fan cha sonko en koma eja pia kotoko ni mapa amfane kotoko se mundia grow afin so John check Kasi Guinea Junction honum on so we biatum makacho Sunday dey ohia bia everything plug and once I reach out to him Kasi Guinea Junction also hear John check akwan ho a obehu ba bia ohye afin so ko adum ne important one dia brother Nico dodo na friend Taylor to pack be say adum ho de Taylor ba kope any friend to pack ni any brother Nico and once also Taylor any friend to pack abofra onyan fi mi no kra betimi e de wa kope bia Taylor to pack na so no e we bia tuma obi a wotwam bia AP 105.7 AP kasebo twegu na mama sha ase enfam free former Ghana football vice president papa refer no George Akwesi Efree na or the same kakra aba betudwa efa Ghana Premier League no na osi the entire Ghana Premier League intimi enya title sponsor ni nyina say league no lack credibility osi say obi a business owner onye sure say ordinary kaba be share league ma da bia a man for running it down na say league no a man for ebu no enimtia say man for kika kanse bebre fa Ghana Premier League no say bribery ekokoso referee for ekogigiska referee edi matcha oniniye eti sansem ni nyina na papa e friend George Kwesi free eka say credibility issues na ama Ghana Premier League yentimi attract sponsors eti say betimi anya sponsors going forward that was it me clear ayi sane mane nyina free akom na say league no ebe positive na attractive say league no ko nima eba sadia na betimi attract investors eti say the Premier League almost sponsors Okola League and so almost sponsors Okola Bundesliga or say o my money emayi enti no mutumi attract sponsors no enti yes so yenye emayi Ghana Premier League na going forward sponsors no say na maybe atwam no na was sponsors bebre wo so no say itimi nya Glo itimi nya DSTV no mutwa e de maye saa amre ni nyina atwam ko ene ye ba o say e kwatrekwa enti George Kwesi Efree e de na no ababeto saa ensensem ni mu no na ukọ Gambia once nyame adoma qualifies no Ghana ye ne oma ye friend Gambia o match na almost be 10 years or so na Gambia for no omunsi akan wo mu krom ho esanse no mu ni standard facility bia o wo krom ho nemom okọ omo national stadium as say Scorpions for no we say omo mra ne the Scorpions ti they say oduwa no was sting you they sting you with their tail na as say no empenifo ajatum say nyame adoma omo qualifies omo ni Ghana ebebo no they say omabo banju omo capital city omo krom ha eti 30,000 seater capacity stadium no they say they see akọ massive extensive renovations see Gambia ban no eno odi sika wuram say say ne be ya omo betumi abebo ni ofie na omo feel say ne boy ebo ofie no esitie eti say Ghana for etiate ti yekohodo ya na say Gambia so ball no imo yihu na say Gambia ball no mo ball no ayehu pa eti yebekọ banju ne no makwakobo ne mum oye Scorpion a yesi we chom say stars you wiem eti nyame adoma akọhyem ya je atuma mamo yes mo ntena fie ne mum enwune hunan yeba betimuti say push itwamuti namko na mame kọ Karela United na Karela United no say no FIFA de ban aba beto omoso esan say yesi abrante bi friend Sana Kamara empenifo de nika eti ode court no FIFA say omantuatu asa kasem ne dia ene omuntimi register player bi omuntimi sign player enfa meka omo squad ne ho until say Karela United ebe settle abrante friend Sana Kamara no ne no say o me register player for Ghana Premier League no ebe din anaso o meto new player e dia beka omo squad ne ho no ano akwakoye den e dia momo na abrante ne se obesi akan de ba omo na sikasem ene ne mebia na wo se omo for fail no ankoyi na abrante de tam e de call FIFA FIFA e de ene ya na letter de ba see de Karela for no se omo ntu abrante na omo ntimi register new player na afa omo ntimi ko sign obi abim enfa me come squad no nti see no ababa ya asem yi person say enche nyame adoma next month September na Ghana Premier League no e be sha say ti say within this period no when ntimi an settle there let's just say ababa ya asem e de ama honorable Haruna Idris education minister na team ne de anti e bompa se Karela fo betimi assettle debt no a omo de be ma branch fe na Sana Kamara no ometimi ato new place e de ababeka omo squad no ho ho na Ghana boxer mamefa boxing kakra enwem na weekend we Ghanaian boxer baako abrante friend John Lai na featherweight eliminator na say featherweight no ka we no ye obi sheshe to aso until so betuma akwadru title no ho ankasa no obe fight obe go through elimination matches na weekend we na match baako course so ye Buenos Aires okoye Argentina from capital city honoma na abrante efre baby casino ye Buenos Aires Buenos Aires krum ho casino bi honoma I say honoma no ye di agro ho ye boxing bi akoso match no na between ono na afi Maximiliano Robeldo na ekowi akire no Ghana ye boxer no penifo disqualify no yes okobo baby ayembo abrante no na ya ase na o de mu mi video no na yɛhwɛ kwan a disqualify no ɛyɛ mo. Oh, uheti we fidi no sudi a uhu abrante John Lai bebe na odunu de na ka okọ nanim na ntokwa ne koso no in fact nkyire mu sei ansa na obebo abrante na ya aze no na abrante na adrop no kakra in fact ka se wa drop to the canvas na say obobo no hwe wo kakra round 3 no abrante no ebo no to ho na onua sore beto aso round 4 nim abrante ne sa abo no to ho na round 5 no no so abrante no ebo no to na say 3 air rounds, round 3, round 4, round 5 there. Now, John Lai, Ojina Hobart, no, him, ha, Ojina, no, shaky. It's as a bona, no, at top form, ha, your bona, no, at top form, but still no, sorry, ba, to a bar, round 3, a bon top form, no, Bijina, no, why, no, a query, round 4 in the bar, near Sabon to her, no, I am round 4 in the query, round 5, and so, your bonnet to her, and no, I am around this query. Now, a query, and after the, and to quite no. Rubedo ahon de ne saa so peja course ru biem nti na round 9 nim no na yenua ne hwe a John Lai hwe ele wo saa de ne mebo ayaze nti obo na ayaze na boxing so de honom no below the belt no ayaze ho no obo honom a yesi ya na no etimi twofo nipa ne yam wan hwe ya na wakwa so fear and panic e system ni nti yempa fear and panic no na referee ni ne sa ekire so da bi dia yi die minia baby wabo no semijama wo kwa wan here branch de da che wo mane wo ba nti eliminator no say John Lai chances no say no emutwe sanse yabo no yabo sa ne dia na say ka wo aka wo one match kwan se na wakakudu title shot no ho a wo sabe ko start efi ekiri nti say ye nua John Lai weekend we na so aye hye pa wakobo de yembo we de obi nwomo se wafa de yemfa den ya o de beba ne mum John Lai de wabo de yembo den ya obesa akwa ase enti na se Ghana boxers no boxing no na se abafo mu azuma mo time na nke ne makoyi di man ko temu time na nke hu agbeku mu babubu bia komi krase na se ya obaji bi man ayi so dogbe so nehu on susu kwaji bi a ye bobo na boxing si wejai etika John Lai susu na ke ye hwese nke betimi akwa John Lai susu de abufosho akwakoto twede wa yaze a se ayaze no akwakoye somwe bi no na de mama ko Cristiano Ronaldo Aveiro dos Santos Ciro Ruru Showboy yes Kwabena Gagai Kwabena Ananta Kwabena Siu 1000 yes Kwabena the goat the Portuguese legend no the little boy from Madeira na eneno Roboy say no say onya 41 years man for say 41 years there 40 life begins at 40 ti Kwabena ne 40 mu no afi na brabo no ka asha ase ama no itika bon no Africa na ko obebo aboni ne mum say no 40 bae no ba kwa beka ho no duru 41 na na wotwewe ya na Kwabena enya say oba back to ana say osi aka wa Saudi Pro League ataya league nim na okoduru honum na ja unu atwa ne ti so waye wedding ti say no don't do no I fro fresh I fro won ho nti kawa no ya na onene kasa no oye ne nsa ne si ase odi kawa bi chiri system nim na penifo say Kwabena waba fansem kakra ebetudwa na eno na Showboy Kwabena Nanta Kwabena Siu 1000 Kwabena Good Kwabena Ronaldo Agyemang no na o start say o kasa no na o be kasa no unu aprini kakra ti o ye bi se se empanifo me ceremony die mu kasa se ne ya na onko anfi o mu ka no nti o start say o kasa no so we holidays ni die na ne makoyi in fact ofamu kura akọ wale ya wale no wanto ne nsan afri nipa bebreti ho no mu nyina bọ mu sem ene Kwabena sem yo kan dia wale de se eye na Kwabena kasa kakra na ya wie no na Ronaldo de asembi eta to se ampa ewiase de ubeye bia yesi waye bia to aso so why you be a giant cause why you be a twa so me the minim se no musika no no na uni abo na ni na eninsu kakra ya ba ti wo hyeda fa tissue bi na ode fa na ni ase kakra se no aye emotional si ne kasa tenten ni ti atwa mu nyina ne se wo se ball no wabo 25 seasons ni entra ne de wa so tu bi wo se akatu na bro kakra bi na wadu apem 1000 goals enti season we ekọ na wie ya ono kwabna showboy no hu ni se ball no ahwa odi besi ha nti na aye na o ka wie no na manfo class da bi kwabna asemi wanka ana obi na AI bi manfo class ebia AI na ababe gina ho the clone version of ebia Ronaldo na ababe gina ho nti o say si so ewo awrehom o say abusuafo de aye no midi besi mayebi baby aduru no o say so wan fancy a de obeso wo ye no ball no waye enkuruwa no peso oje a o say enkuruwa no mo amonim waji bebre individual accolades ni so o say maji bebre nti se me se midi besi na se monte ase a me kran no mente ase na mmom baby aduru no na eno na manfo say asem na kwabna ka no showboy ka no Ronaldo ka no omunnim se eye national side ana se eye club side nti na asaso de question mark asaba beto ho se kwabna de na o ka Ronaldo asem na o ka no eye national team ana se eye club side isa se national team ne de waji Euros e de amom trophies miensa club side so de make kan waji bebreti na ko se World Cup afi de na ka na afi de ne mom afi no anko yi ama no eti se obejai club side any national side ne de eno de odie to suspense ne mom was anhwa na this season aye ne last season football fans eti you say enjoy it while it lasts eti moment we akwabena say anhwa season we kwewe ode beto form ne de ye nyina ye tiechire ye bebo mpaye se hwe na injury bia me set in na kwabena etimi hye goals na si 1000 aka no goals no sisi akaketewa bi akabe 24 na showboy onfa bi nka ho na odu 1000 kwa na so odi du kwa ka ho na ko 1010 I think say legacy na we live no ye de esunye pa nti amanfo say ne saade a odi ne ba no Ronaldo Junior edi ni besi na nan say de be ya kwabna 1000 a na Ronaldo Junior so aba be she 2000 eti de feel Ronaldo ho ede ba no eti sem ne de do so dem de wo si eti no na ya me de ba na we dey quick update United say Bruno Fernandes before the contract continue nim wa reject it nyame adoma sama na contract be eti company for some man extension me £500,000 bi so dem Bruno ntie ba ne say Bruno say scan de wa reject ti ye de be kwa kositi mi nua ba Afia chem the boss lady fakase bo ne ko ne wie ma ye
mate masom medase Samuel okay ye bo na de akodi mu nsem asom ye wia from to record say so sare o kan no ye de ni nyina si ha na online stories no de making kan ni afoforo bi e ka ho ye de akogu news.apmediagh.com ni okọ ho a trending stories ni de ne ye behina egu ho a o sabe kan bi ye Facebook hey APTV online YouTube hey APTVG dan den nya yen kase ne ya de mu live ho ho okọ TikTok Instagram na X intente fide no ye APmedia_GH ehon so video to no and go call like wa share the comment ato ase de amayen medin boss lady Afia Kyem Agyemang yen ko sha wo de di enka happy birthday enkoma owusua of nyinahin kakape na wishe wo a happy birthday wo se nsha kese e de ema wo Abigail Amponsa Amisti happy birthday to you nyame enye okese o ma nkwatenti ahode wo kakape ene say efa wo de di nkra sonkun ema wo Happy birthday to you Rita Owusu Ansa of Kunsu It's from Obeng Amankwa Bright, or we show long life, good health, afei prosperity, and isika bebre, nti Nyankopon ensure Rita Owusu answer from your beloved Obeng Amankwa Bright. Happy birthday to Mr. Frederick Osei Obuja, NDC branch chairman, Seshi Pekwai. Ame enyo kese oma o nimdia oma ahoden na oma na dom no so enso. Special day yi honorable Akisme say we Pekwai and say yen we show a happy birthday. Now me and Sanwa Shake Poku na beja for AP Sports. Jumede nsu TV na fe radio 105.7. Sounds na me sorry so ye radio no so do. DJ Busket etna se na fe obamoyompa na odi ne jumede aka nyina enso ato aso nti wanyi wa fidie no eno kasafoni no emfia no nsia ye be se hia makrao.